back. Self-sacrifice, tolerance, love and peaceful coexistence were words of admonition from clerics and worshippers in Lagos State as they converged on various prayer grounds for the Eid prayers. At the Obalende prayer ground at the Dodon Barracks in Lagos Island, the Deputy Governor of the state, Mrs. EID-EL-FITRI, as well as other faithfuls called on Muslims and Nigerians as a whole to emulate the Prophet. The event was also attended by top government functionaries as well as the Oba of Lagos, Oba Rilwan Akiolu.
I want to enjoy everybody to please take note of the essence of the celebration, which is about Prophet Ibrahim's total submission to the will of Almighty God. And what does that mean to us? It means that for us, apart from us submitting to God, we should also respect those in authority above us. And what do we mean? The rules and regulation that is guiding us in the state. Let us try to abide by it.
All of us, not Lagosians, but all Nigerians, to imbibe the spirit of this festive season, and that is sacrifice. Very few people make the sacrifice, especially those in government. So I would like to appeal to those in government to make supreme sacrifice in their daily governance of this country. The sacrifice involves being honest with the country and being honest with the people, and to serve the people and not to serve themselves.
The real essence of everything is accepting God as the final. And whenever anybody wants to make any decision, this teaches us to consult. And whatever comes out of it, if it is the wish of Allah, according to his dictates, we should do it.
Well, Libyans and detained migrants in the capital Tripoli have celebrated EID-EL-FITRI, also known as the sacrifice feast, by attending prayers and sacrificing animals. Migrants being held in one of the capital's many detention centers gathered in the courtyard on Friday morning, prepared to sacrifice a camel. The annual holiday is the second Eid in the Muslim calendar year and marks the willingness of Prophet Abraham to sacrifice his son Ismail on God's command. It also marks the end of the annual Hajj or pilgrimage to Mecca. Muslims around the world gather to sacrifice sheep, cows or camels and attend annual prayers, followed by a sermon held in the early hours of the morning. And women are increasingly prominent in medicine, law and business, but in the case of science and technology, the case is different. Abisoye Jaya Akinfolari is trying to level the playing field with girls from underprivileged communities who dream of becoming developers by trying to encourage girls in STEM education.
In a report by UNESCO in 2013, 7 to 12% of young women are in science, technology, engineering, mathematics-related professions, STEM, and the number of women in computing has fallen from 35% in 1990 to just 26% today, in spite of women making up more than half of the population in Africa. Girl Coding, an initiative of Pearl Africa Foundation, aims to get underprivileged girls from slums, orphanages and correctional homes into the male-dominated world of technology.
The Girls Coding came to Makoko community that they want girls who are interested in computer like me, that they want to teach us for free. I said, okay, so I want to start learning also that this is an advantage, an opportunity for me, so I can say, okay, me too, I will do that. So since then, I've been able to learn a lot about computer, even things we were not taught in school. So Girls Coding has taught me like how to code. So I can now build a website, which I've started already. I want to build it for my dad. He's a fisherman. So people outside the community, they can come there to get fish.
With 5 instructors, over 100 girls aged 5 to 17 have signed up to learn skills such as programming, user interface design and animation. The initiative believes that training the girls at an early age will help improve their interest in technology and science.
Before, I even had passion for computers. I love computers a lot. But you see, sometimes they used to discourage me at home. My father would be like, you just go and sit down there. You can never be like your brother. I'll be like, God, why are they looking down on me like this? I'll try my best. I'll tell my father, Dad, leave me, let me do this thing. I'll be like, no. Even this coming year self, as in, it was the way people talk to him that you should just allow me to go now before he allowed me.
Abisoye's vision for the future is to add around 20,000 female programmers into the Nigerian tech ecosystem by the year 2020.
Girls, mostly in Nigeria, they're actually underrepresented. And I feel a lot of skill acquisition and programs are not really for girls in Nigeria. And I feel technology is seen as a male-dominated field. And because it is seen, it is not meant to be. And we know that the reason for that is mostly cultural biases, family upbringing, and maybe school programs. So we're trying to change that because we don't want Nigeria to be the only one left behind in that case, because other countries are moving ahead in this. In a couple of years from now, 80% of jobs out there will be taken over by IT. Some will be taken over by machines. So which means you barely find human beings doing certain work because they'll be taken over by automated machines. So why not make young girls and girls all over the world a part of this movement, whereby they are creators and not just consumers of STEM.
To constantly improve the interest of STEM-related professions, the girls are then placed on internships with IT firms and paired with female tech mentors to guide them. With the growing demand for science and technology professionals, initiatives like this is to encourage more females to head into the field with their male-dominated counterparts.
Well, that's Network Africa for the week. Many thanks for watching. I'm Millicent Walker. Happy holidays.